Both teams look content to play within their zone. At the free throw line, Trace, the good feed inside. Oh, what a poster! Jordan O'Neal with the poster of the year for Alabama State. What a throwdown! 4:20 to go in this ball game. Just a three-point advantage. That shot no good. Strawbridge the rebound. Clark with a head of steam. Kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Isaiah Raines from downtown. Juan Reyna will calm it down. 14 on the shot clock for Alabama State. 9-21 your score. DeQuan Lee joined by Darrell Dappridge here. It's been a tough first half for Alabama State. They can't get anything going on offense. Three-pointer on the way by Juan Reyna. Swishes that one in.
That's his spot. He needs to shoot on that side of the court down here.
Jackson putting it on. Strawbridge bodied up behind the back. Almost lost the handle. Loses it. Jackson's there to save it. Good ball movement. Juan Reyna again. Three-pointer.
That's where he needs to set up. That's the money shot right there.
Welcome back, folks. Getting ready to start the second half here. Alabama State down just a point to Tuskegee, and it was a very productive first half for Alabama State's bench. They actually outscored the starters for the Hornets. They have 21 points off the bench right now, and Christian McCray leads that bunch with 7 points. 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, but he's done a little bit of everything for Alabama State.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different statistics that are so even. The rebounding, Alabama State does have a little bit of a lead there, 20-18. Bench points, as you mentioned, big advantage for Alabama State. But the points in the paint, at one point in this game, DeQuan, Alabama State was outscoring Tuskegee by 11 or 12 points in the paint. That's now evened up. Turnovers are 7-6. Tuskegee, Alabama State's only got 6 turnovers, so really, really even. If you look at shooting percentage, Alabama State shooting at 43%. Tuskegee's gotten hot again, 47%, 31 from behind the three-point line. The difference in this basketball game, or why Alabama State's only down 1, is they've made 6 more free throws than the Tigers.
Alabama State has actually had more attempts from the Tigers. 20 attempts for Alabama State, 13 attempts from the Tigers. DeQuan Lee, joined by Darrell Dappridge here. It's the Hornet Sports Network. Tigers on top of Alabama State by 1. Lydell almost had it stripped. Reyna from the corner. His first three-pointer of the evening falls.
That's a big shot, and you know he's going to get it going. And that was a great ball screen. He was wide open in the corner and drains it, and that's a great way for the Hornets to come out.
Just his first three-pointer, as I mentioned earlier. He now has 5 points, does Reyna. He was 4 of 8 in the game against North Carolina Central. An overtime win for Alabama State. The response three-pointer, no good. Devin Booker can get that to fall. Jordan O'Neal will corral the miss. Reyna hands it off to Strawbridge.
He's going to go right back to the corner. That's a good move by Reyna.
He'll pull it again. 2 for 2. Juan Reyna. 6 points to start the second half.
He's a pure shooter. You can't teach that, and he's going to get going. It's because he missed his first couple. He's going to get hot, and I loved how he handed the ball off to Strawbridge and then curled to the corner.
Jordan O'Neal will pick up the foul. A little too aggressive. His second foul of the afternoon. Doing much better. At this point, he had 3 fouls in the win against North Carolina Central. Tigers looking for the answer. Hornets have scored 6 straight off the Juan Reyna three-pointers. Devin Booker off the screen, behind his back.
Oh, get that out of here.
Blocked by Lydell. Lydell leading to O'Neal's block. So a little twin tower action coming from Alabama State here. 7 on the shot clock, 18:35 in the second half.
He knocked that to Nacho land again. It almost went up underneath the bleachers.
5 on the shot clock. Got to put a move on here. Doley hands it off. Pass too low. Lead pass ahead for Strawbridge. Strawbridge, no good. O'Neal, the offensive rebound and the putback. Hornets starting the second half on fire.
Looking over at Tuskegee's coach, see if he's going to call a timeout.
8 unanswered. to the lane. Devin Booker ends the 8-0 run for Alabama State. Whether you come back, Range getting straight to the rim, and he responds. The Hornets have come out of the locker room on fire.
Absolutely the kind of start you want if you're Alabama State. They've extended this lead to 7.
The crowd has come alive here.
Almost shooting 50% now.
Jumper short, but staying with his miss. Sully.
That's a late call right there. It's a late foul call. And not saying it's not a foul, it's just that's a late whistle.
Isaiah Range will get called for the foul. Steve Doley getting active here to start the second half. He's trying to stem the tide for the Tigers. 17:45 to go, 20 on the shot clock. Alabama State on top. The biggest lead has been 7. Neither team has gotten it to double figures. The most the Tigers have led by is 4. Sean Millington checking in for the Tigers. The 5 on the floor to start the second half for Alabama State. Jordan O'Neal, Kenny Strawbridge, Isaiah Range, Gerald Liddell, and Juan Reyna. Those make up the 5 for Alabama State. Errant pass, Juan Reyna couldn't handle it, and it's a turnover for Alabama State. The 5 on the floor for Tuskegee. Deshaun Millington, Devin Booker, Steve Sully, Martez Jones, and DeRoe Davis. As you see the foul leading to Juan Reyna free throws. Couldn't get it to fall, just hung on the rim. Couldn't get it to go.
He's playing lights out. Right now, Alabama State up 7, has a chance to extend this. And Tuskegee's got to be careful. They could get this, could be 10 points, double digits in a heartbeat.
And Alabama State would love to put the pedal to the metal here. 10-2 run for Alabama State coming up on 3 minutes. Juan Reyna is perfect from the free throw line on the season.
Yeah, he's a pure free throw shooter, too. It leaves his hands really good.
He was 8 of 8 coming into the ball game. Offensive foul on the Tigers, and Alabama State is really coming out of the locker room with momentum. They're looking to blow this one open. This is the largest lead for Alabama State.
Great job by Reyna. Draws the offensive foul, man. He's been everything to Alabama State at the start of this half.
Roy Jones will check in for the Tigers. He'll take the place of Deshaun Millington. Millington with 2 fouls off that offensive foul call. Strawbridge driving baseline, can't get it to fall. Doley with good defense. I don't know why I want to call him Sully, but the Tigers are trapped. That's get it across midcourt. Possession will remain the Tigers. They've got to get it across half court here. Hornets will probably look to have pressure. Long pass, intercepted. No! Jones comes away with it. Advanced pass. Tie it up is Doley. 3-pointer. Left it short. And Jordan O'Neal comes away with it. Alabama State playing lights out on both sides. Reyna to the corner. The 3-pointer. Strawbridge is cashed in for 3.
This place is electric right now. It has come alive. It is so loud and deafening. It's become the Thunderdome right here.
Juan Reyna doing everything, assisting as well as shooting. Another 7-0 run for Alabama State, a 17-3 run over the past 4 minutes. Jones to Davis. Davis gets his man up in the air. Jones working with 8 on the shot clock. Alabama State nearly forces another turnover. 5 on the shot clock. Shot off the mark by Jones. Alabama State coming the other way. Isaiah Range leading the pack. The screen, the floater, everything's going right for Alabama State. They have blown this game open.
Alabama State now shooting right at 50% from the field. Absolutely electric, this run right now.
Tigers looking for answers.
A 11-0 run.
Another steal. Jordan O'Neal ahead of the pack to Strawbridge. Strawbridge gets it the fall.
This place is jacked.
Alabama State doing everything right. 11 unanswered, a 21-3 run to open up this second half. 15:53 to go in this second half.
Bringing the house, guys.
Play clock at 3. They barely can snap off. It'll be a shortish punt. McMahon, plenty of space. He might have a lane here at the 10-yard line. McMahon, he's going to get in it for the punt return touchdown.
That's a big, big dagger right there, and that's exactly what you want to see.
On the punt return, Robert McMahon is going to be assessed the duty. He has one punt return for a touchdown. Kick is up and away.
Shanksgiving.
Yes, indeed. No return available on that punt, so it'll be a 33-yard punt before Tuskegee. Alabama State is getting ready to come on the field and show us what they have cooking in the oven for Turkey Day Classic.
Well, that was a good first possession for Alabama State. You got a 3 and out, exactly what you wanted, and now you give Joe Owens pretty decent field position, 37-yard line. Merritt in the backfield. Won't see Edward Gray today, but Ja'Cory Merritt had a 100-yard game last week. We'll see if he can have another one this week.
Joe Owens Jr., the starter. Ja'Cory Merritt in the backfield. Man in motion out wide. And they hand it off to Merritt. Merritt through the gut. He goes. Gets past the 45. Is going to get tackled at the 42-yard line.
Tuskegee and Alabama State already having some words. The Tuskegee free safety, number 3, Carl Matthews III, took a late shot at McDuffie. I'm surprised there was no flag thrown there because it was a definite late hit.
2nd and 4 for Alabama State. Owens to the gun. Hands it off to Merritt one more time. Heading to his right. Had a few blockers. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard.
Looks like they gave it to him at the 47. He was able to fall forward a little bit. Merritt, you know, he was able to get to the outside a few times last week and get some plays out there. And this week you can see they're trying to stretch the field a little bit to the wide side. And Merritt does a nice job of falling forward, picks up enough for the first down, and let's move the chains.
Now Owens directly under center. Play action. Man already in pursuit. Owens, he's going to get tied up, gets rid of it at the last second.
Nice
This is
job.
man in the backfield. It's Merritt. Owens Jr. turning nothing into something here. Turns a sack into about a gain for 4.
Yeah, that's a 12-yard net play production positive for Alabama State. It was about an 8-yard loss. Owens gets spun around by the defensive lineman for Tuskegee, and he's able to get the ball off for a 5-yard gain. So that's really a plus 12, plus 13 net gain there for Alabama State.
The Hornets now in Golden Tiger territory up to 48. 2nd and 5 with 11:33 to go. Joe Owens, he has a man, McDuffie. Pass is complete, headed towards the end zone. McDuffie is tackled from behind inside the 10 for Alabama State.
Brandon McDuffie's come out of nowhere. He's had a touchdown each of the last 2 weeks. Now comes up with a big play there for Owens down to the 12-yard line, so it's like a 36-yard gain. But McDuffie's really come on late, and this is a big moment. This is big moments for him as he's come on as late as made some big plays for Alabama State.
That's just his 5th catch on the season. He has 2 touchdowns out of those 5 catches. Ja'Cory Merritt on the carry. He's going to get to the 5-yard line. Alabama State knocking on the door on this Golden Tigers defense.
Alabama State will take 5 and 6 yards on first down every time. And to go back to the McDuffie thing, sometimes a coaching change provides opportunities, and that's exactly what Brandon McDuffie's taking advantage of.
Owens looking. Has a man. Pass off the mark intended for McDuffie.
That pass had to go to that corner because there were 2 Tuskegee guys waiting. Tried to throw McDuffie open on that play, just couldn't find it. So first incompletion of the day, but you can already see Owens very comfortable early on in this game, and that spells trouble for Tuskegee.
And guys, the key thing is here, Alabama State does not have to score a touchdown. All they got to do is get 3 yards. They can get a first down. And I hate to sound like a broken record, Terrence Ellis, the tight end, was wide open on a sit-down route in the end zone where the N is in the word Hornets.
3rd and 3 for Alabama State. Tevin Sharp and Joshua Knight come in as the wideouts for the Hornets. Merritt in the backfield. Dump off pass.
Wow.
And Alabama State is going to be short of the stick.
Well, just as you said that, I guess they heard you over there in the booth because they threw it to Ellis. It was a kind of a flat route, and the Tuskegee player was right there to make the play. Almost could have intercepted that ball. It was really, really close, but Ellis just a nice job of going down and getting that football.
Every time they throw to Ellis, though, guys, it looks like they throw outside the hash marks. I'd like to see them throw to him inside the hash marks. He's a big body.
4th and 1 for Alabama State. They're going to go for it on their first offensive possession of the afternoon. They hand it off to Merritt. He's going to take it in to the end zone for 6. Touchdown Hornets.
Great call. Ja'Cory Merritt's got such a knack for changing and shifting his feet. He was, the play was designed to go in between the tackles. It was kind of bunched up there. He bounced it up outside, guys, and there was nothing but green grass. And Alabama State does exactly what they need to do. They draw first blood in this Turkey Day Classic.
So you get a 3 and out, you come right down the field on a 63-yard drive, and you score exactly what you wanted if you're the Alabama State offense.
The Tuskegee sideline very, very quiet. So was the fans in the stands.
Hunter Hansen set to take the PAT for Alabama State. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Hornets have the lead. They draw blood first. The score 7-0 in favor of your Alabama State Hornets. 9:50 go in this first quarter. We'll take a short break. It's the Hornet Sports Network, folks.